In a world of automation, AI, new software of implementations, and incredible force multipliers as far as digital technology goes, um, there is still need for a human touch. Hi, my name is Jason Ellinger. I'm the CEO of Taika Translations. We're a multi-million-dollar translation, digital services, and interpretation company. And I just want to talk to you a little bit today about some of the testimonials that I've seen over the past few years as we've continued to grow this company in our industry. And one of the biggest and I think most resonating parts of the work that we do, one of the facts is that translation and digital services and interpretation work is very geographically separated. And we have people all over the world that do all this kind of work in different places, and very rarely do our clients interface with us, like meet with us in person, or very rarely do we actually, some of our contractors and vendors and team members, we don't get to interface on a daily or weekly basis simply because of the nature of the industry. However, one of the biggest things that I've seen in our communications with our clients, as we've worked to grow and work to make the service better, is that when we deal with clients, we've had this is an interesting conversation, because so many people have gotten back to us after we have worked with them on a few projects or few contracts. And we said, okay, so here's some other options that we have for facilitating this work. How would you like to proceed with the communication, the connection, or the processing of the projects? And it involves a lot of times some of our project processing workflow portals, or some of the automated ways that we can communicate with people, or connect, or bring projects in, or begin the process of those. And what I have been incredibly, it's almost honored. It's like honored by, but at the same time surprised by, that in a world of such incredible innovation and forward movement in the area of technology and artificial intelligence, is that our clients come back and they say, you know what? Instead of doing that, automated form or the automated workflow thing, I'd really like just to talk to a person. I'd really like just to talk to Daniel or Artyom or Benjamin, or I just really like to talk to Elizabeth, or one of the team members on the team. I was just like, if I could just instead, because I've had client relationships before. This is the client telling us this. We've had client relationships before, and they just automatically, without our consent or without our input, just kind of set us up in their portal and said, okay, upload your products here, and we'll just everything will be digitalized. And they're like, we really don't want to do that. We prefer to interface with somebody, even if it's just through email, or maybe on a video call or Zoom call or some stuff like that. We just want a person over there who we can connect with when we have like 7 questions. Maybe it's clear for you, but it's not clear for us. We just want to be able to say, hey, what about this? Hey, John, I know you because I've been working with you for a few weeks or a few months or a few years in many cases with our clients. Can you just tell me about this element of the work that we're doing? Or can you just explain this to me? Can we jump on a phone call? And I thought, man, the world, as we get more and more advanced and we get more and more technological, it still has a very intrinsic, deep need to connect with a real human across the board. And so at Taika Translations, I said, you know what? So be it. We're going to implement all the artificial intelligence workflow systems and enhancements everywhere that we can, that will grow our ability to serve our clients and be workforce multipliers in whatever areas that we can. But if our clients just want to interface with us, we're going to maintain that line of connection. We're going to maintain that openness. And this has been from school boards to hospitals to government entities to private individuals. It's a very common theme throughout our work. And so my commitment to you as the owner of Taika Translations is that's how we're going to roll. We're going to continue on this personal communication, personal touch. If you want us to, we'll fly out to visit you. Be more than happy to do that. And we're going to just maintain making sure that each client, that all of us have a direct connection with you in some way, shape, or form, so that when you have a need and you have a question, or you just need to talk through some element of the project, we're available. We're available. You can jump on a Google Meets, a Zoom call, Microsoft Office call, or any of the other platforms, and we'll just talk. We'll just sit down and have a chat. I don't have a problem designating time from any of my project managers or team members, and myself for that matter, sitting down and saying, hey, what's the workflow look like? What's the environment that you guys are facing? How can we assist? And just showing up in person and saying, let's get things done. So I just want to make sure that that commitment is that we have that commitment from our side, and that's never going away, and that in the future you can continue to expect that same level of personal touch and communication all along the way.